Solitons can operate as a specialist subcontractor, principal contractor or in joint venture partnership. Here at Tideway we are operating in joint venture with Costain and Vinci Construction Grand Projet on the eastern section of the tunnel. A scheme is classified as a major project depending on a number of factors, including the project value, both overall and in geotechnical scope, the physical size or duration, the required technique and technical complexity, or the risk profile of the works. A key part of any project is the relationship we form with our customers. We always aim to become the trusted partner through mitigation of risks, delivery of work safely to the highest quality standards and on programme. Solitons's major project division draws on the expertise and resource from our local UK teams, supplemented from our wider global business. For example, on the Tideway project we have plant and equipment from France and Spain, along with employees seconded from several different countries. When operating as a principal contractor or in joint venture, we have the capability to undertake the full site setup. This may include the provision of welfare units, office facilities, a canteen and site security. Solitons has one of the industry's leading plant and equipment facilities in the UK. However, when working on these major projects, it is essential to ensure productivity targets are achieved and the critical path is maintained. Therefore, we replicate our plant and equipment facilities on site, managed and run by our own experienced employees. This helps provide a rapid response and mitigate any impact to the overall programme. In addition to this, should any bespoke tooling be required, our on-site team can design and fabricate it as and when required. This particular site is located in a sensitive area where the impact on the local community needs to be considered at all times. The main site works are being carried out on the foreshore where a cofferdam was built into the River Thames. When completed, the team will return the site to the public realm. Our experts work closely with stakeholders to deliver the optimum solution on the scheme. The solution will depend on a range of factors, including ground conditions, design loads, working space, construction sequence and programme requirements, and of course with outturn costs for the overall scheme in mind. A diaphragm wall is a geotechnical solution where the project requires a shaft, box or retaining feature to significant depths. This particular technique is often utilised when a significant retained height, verticality or water tightness is required. Therefore, it is a perfect solution for creating the deep shafts on Tideway with the 1 in 400 specification, for example. Due to the technical expertise, specialist machines and operational excellence required, there are a limited number of contractors that can deliver this type of work. Prior to the main works commencing, a guide wall was installed for the shaft, river wall and combined sewer overflow chamber and culvert connection, which enables the main phases of the works to be delivered with correct positional tolerance. When constructing diaphragm wall panels, there are a number of different excavation techniques to choose from. These include the hydrophrase, hydraulic grab and mechanical rope grab methods. On this scheme we are using both the hydrophrase and hydraulic grab methods due to the depth, verticality and ground conditions. The hydrophrase works by 4 counter-rotating milling wheels cutting down through the ground, with the spoil being liquidised within the support fluid and pumped up through a pipe to be treated and disposed of. The hydraulic grab method works through a mechanical grab digging chunks of soil out from within the trench under support fluid, which is then transferred to the muckaway area for disposal. When carrying out diaphragm walling, there is a requirement to use a support fluid to keep the trench open. On this site we are using bentonite. We have installed a large bentonite farm which consists of the production silos, main storage tanks and the desanding plant. The bentonite is mixed, used, cleaned and reused until it reaches the point where it no longer can perform adequately, at which point we treat it and then safely dispose of the waste product. Continuing our commitment to reducing our impact on the local community, our muck away from this site is carried out using barges on the River Thames. We have built 2 spoil bins, which include an operating platform for a 90-ton long-reach material handler. Barges moor alongside the bins and are loaded before being transported down the river, where the spoil is unloaded for beneficial reuse as landfill capping. We work with a number of suppliers around the UK to provide our prefabricated reinforcement cages to our projects. If sites are large enough, we sometimes establish production yards on site for this aspect of work. Depending on the requirements, the cages are designed to be as efficient as possible, providing the required reinforcing strength whilst at the same time being practical to install. This collaborative approach often leads to innovative solutions and helps drive continuous improvement, and may also include provision for connections to the future civils works or items to facilitate easier follow-on works. When installing the cages into panels, the lifting operations are a vital part of the process. Our expert crane operators, supervisors and slinger signallers are used to carrying out complex lifting procedures, such as tandem lifts, to install the cages to the required depth. We work extremely closely with our ready-mix concrete suppliers to guarantee the right concrete mix is provided as and when required. Before the project commences, we undertake mix design verification testing involving our materials department. When the concrete arrives on site, we use our in-house concrete technicians to undertake a variety of workability index tests to suit the method of placement, validating its properties to ensure it is fit for purpose. Once the quality has been confirmed, the concrete wagon makes its way to the open panel. Prior to the concrete pour, the team installed a full-length tremie pipe to the toe of the panel. Concrete is then poured into the tremie, filling the panel, which in turn displaces the bentonite to the surface, where it is pumped away for desanding and reuse. Logistical planning is key to this project, and as part of our commitment to the environment and local communities, we are using the river to deliver our reinforcement cages and to remove our spoil from site. This significantly reduces lorry movements on London's congested roads and reduces our carbon footprint. We take pride in the quality of the work we produce. However, it is important that we can validate this, and therefore we undertake a range of tests during the construction process. Whether it's the use of code and ultrasonic drilling monitor testing to confirm the verticality of our panels, bleed testing to show the quality of our concrete, or cross-hole sonic logging to validate as-built concrete integrity, we continually test and assess to ensure we provide a quality product. Bashi Solotonch, integrating geotechnical solutions into your project.